Okay, it's day 132. Here we are at the Senate building across the street, the Capitol. You're going to have Billy Graham coming up the Constitution Avenue here any moment now for the laying in state. It just makes me think about all the recent folks that have unfortunately died in Florida and the connection perhaps to Nazar Hamzi. Not a lot of people have talked about Nazar Hamzi. Nazar Hamzi is the second in command in Broward County. A lot of people have talked about Mr. Israel, but Nazar Hamzi seems to have gone under the radar. And but he was from Tallahassee, I believe, the police department over there. I think he was with CARE. CARE is a great organization, as everybody knows, but unfortunately there is some infiltration. And especially when you start infiltrating military types. Now what we're looking at is Fort Hood 3rd Armored Division, I believe, has the sniper training. Now, if you were to go about a program of, for whatever reason, using a sniper team at night, setting up drug deals, shooting people late at night, sort of like they're doing in Homan Square, shooting people in the sternum, so there's labored breathing, you don't cut any arteries, you keep the lungs and you keep the heart and you keep all the organs intact. But if you have this organ recovery network, it works out fairly well for people who are recipients of organs. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on, but when you start bringing in sniper teams and quartermaster teams that can get high-powered rifles or small caliber rifles, special forces type rifles, like we had with our Jacob crews, our Nicholas Jacob crews, you wonder. So you put all these things together: terrorism, Nazar Hamzi, CARE, sniper teams, organ recovery, the same sort of thing that was happening potentially in Iraq. Same thing was sort of happening in Afghanistan. We don't know. Now, I made an experiment today, and I was trying to get across the idea of these monthly summaries. And I probably made a horrible video with Ken Burns' music in the back. I can't even remember how you say it. Oshagan, is that how you say it? Oshagan Farewell. And then a director type guy came on there and said, Ken Burns just threw up in his mouth. Well, I've always said, I'm not $1 million Jason Goodman LA type director. I mean, when you're $1 million a year director, you got to get that panting just right. You know, the breath levels change. So, I mean, I never said I was a sound engineer, but we'll keep trying. And then there's the other name that's interesting, AQ, not IQ, but let's say you had an Awan quotient. If you watch this channel, you probably have a pretty high Awan quotient. AQ Khan, K-H-A-N, AQ Khan, turns out that he was ordering, he's the father of the atomic nuclear industry, the father of the atomic bomb in Pakistan. Well, it turns out he ordered everything double. Hey, Scratch, he ordered everything double. So when he was getting centrifuges, he ordered double. He ordered double for his friends. Did he order double for the folks in Russia? Did he order double for the folks in Kazakhstan? Did he order double for the folks in Malaysia, which I think was really North Korea or China? Did he order double for all those folks? I think that's the key. The number one here is uranium, and Khan is the guy we're going to bring out as the key number one guy for the uranium business, funneling through the Congress. So that's 1, 2, and 3 can be anything. Once you have the secure network and the NNSA, your own NSA basically, you can communicate and rat line anything through here. So anyway, those are a couple of the names we're going to be researching and paying respects to Reverend Graham.